Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got something a little different, show you how to reclaim some bars, if you're old chainsaw bars. So let's flip the camera around. So what we'd usually have is some old bars as we're showing, right? This one is obviously bent. When you look down there, you can see that bend right in there. So instead of throwing them away, because you can basically reheat some of this stuff and do that. So anyways, there's some others that do this as well. They recreate either, I'm going to show machetes. Some use them for knives, some use them for whichever else. But here's one. This one is a blank. You can see it's laminate. You can see all the rivets that are in here. So I just use this. I cut this one up not knowing what it was. Very cheap bar, but it's definitely the laminated version. No good for that, but it's good for templates, right? So as you can kind of see, I have it. You can freehand your design in there. I kind of put this one across here, as you can kind of see, and you take your marker and you put it on there. You get away, you don't like it, you can always take in here and you can come back in here and say, I want this a little thinner in here. I can go up this way, right, and I can freehand some stuff in here. However that looks for you, it's definitely something that you can do. So don't throw away your old bars that you're going to be using, especially if they're solid. If they're laminated, you're going to have to do other things with the laminate, right? You may have to forge and put that metal back together and all that sort of stuff. But when you got solid bars like these old steel bars, which is actually really good material, and these are 28s, this is a 25, so you can definitely use these. These two actually turned out where I picked these up from a shop, weren't going to use them, said they were no good, bent, flagged them, and put them out of service. I think I can actually still reuse a couple of these. This one, of course not. But anyways, what we're going to look at doing is making that basically machete. So let's go over here and I'll show you what I have created. So here's a couple of my designs, right? And this one isn't finished, obviously. I still have some work to do on that. Some epoxy work down in here. What we're going to do, and on that. So that's kind of what we're looking at. This is the end of it, kind of slot it in. If anybody's wondering what kind of wood this is a piece of mesquite. So I live in the Southwest, New Mexico, Arizona, that kind of thing. You'll find mesquite, very hard wood. Very beautiful. Once it oils up, it's going to turn out very beautiful. But anyways, this is my attempt at something along that lines. And then you can kind of see these here. I actually cut one bar in half to make more, say, like the katanas, you know, kind of stuff. Anyways, that's two of these here. Here's one. You can kind of see that design over here. Basically, this is my first attempt. Second attempt, third one I made for a retirement gift, and that went well. But just a simple weaved handle, a piece of old oak stock that I had, oiled it up, and then just wrapped it. Very crude. You know, if you guys are looking at it, you wonder, very crude, right? And then, of course, as you can kind of see, this is my old bush knife. However you're looking at, that's the old Gurkhas. So anyways, but I thought I was hoping to get a curved blade out of it, but it's too curved. So anyways, thought it'd be cool to kind of show you what you can do with some reclaim stuff. And then, by the way, you don't need anything fancy for this. This is basically 4.5 inch grinders, hand grinder, right angle grinder, cutoff wheel. Is what you can use this with, and you can do flap discs, you can do regular stuff. And by the way, I've never heat treated these, so as far as heat treating goes, I don't necessarily know. If you just want like a camp bush knife like this or machete, maybe a little weighty, but it will actually go through some stuff. You know, you cut the lip off of there so you don't have it. You just kind of go on there. If you have a belt grinder, even better yet, but you don't have to do that. So these make very handy things. heat treating, I found taking this and beating on some really cured out wood in the back, never folded the edge, and all I did was basically file it down with a master file, 10 or 12 inch. You can get the edge down just nice, and it works perfectly. So anyways, some things to look at. Recycling, huh? So anyways, remember, you can recycle your old bars if you want to do something like this. Doesn't take much. Cutoff wheel, flat disc grinders, grinding disc, you know, those kind of things, thin things that you can actually do. So in order to take your old bars and actually go ahead and reclaim them, this is what you can do. You can put any design in there that wants to fit in there. You can shorten them up, you can make smaller ones, you know, however it goes. So kind of get creative with it, guys, out there, and look at what you're doing and see how that goes for you. So anyways, I hope you're having a good day. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. You can kind of see the raindrops coming down. Actually, we're needing it out here, which is awesome. And hope everybody's good. But anyways, yes, don't throw your solid, as long as they're solid things. I'm not sure about hollow cores, what they would do, but don't throw your stuff away. Especially if they're old, good, solid ones. I'd probably say some of the old Oregon bars, steel bars, Husky bars, that are all solid bars, Carltons, all that stuff out there. Probably really good steel. You don't have to temper them after you're done, and you can beat the living heck out of them, and then you come up with something cool like this, right? This is what you got. So aside from this one back here, these are the kind of designs that you can create. This is like full length. It's a little on the weighty side. It's just kind of cool, right? You know, it's almost like that Tonto tip, you know, kind of stuff like that. But anyways, this is what we got here. Look again back at this wood. I actually really like this wood. This is from my home, like, country. I'm Southern Arizona, but that's why I kind of like this. But you can kind of use any kind of wood that works out there. So anyways, all right, have at it. Recycle, as it says. Have fun, get creative, and make some art. Make some good, actually useful tools that you can take out in the bush and beat it up with you when you go camping, and you're not out in hardly any money at all. Basically, it's just a little bit of time, creativeness, and anyways, hope everybody doing well, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching.